Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top.
Hello, good morning and welcome to the Craigie Boy YouTube channel. As I ventured down to Graham's this morning, I find myself in a lot of reflect on how I took on this career, working with Graham, and where we've got to now. It's crazy when you think how much things have changed. Graham moving house to a bigger house, building this big, massive shed. I know I probably moved around a bit too quickly there. And how far the business has come along since all that's happened. We have 2 crushes, no sorry, I rephrase that. We have 3 crushes now because I forgot all about the Whopper. And I know you guys don't see the Appleton anymore, but that's only because we've been trying to find the right person with the right knowledge to get the Appleton fixed. Basically, it doesn't need a lot of work, it just needs, well, the roof fixed for one, which you guys know what happened there, and it needs one of the springs replaced and the legs for lifting up with the hydraulics. So we've got the right guy to do that now, so the Appleton will be getting sent away to get fixed, and hopefully you guys will see it very soon. So as you guys are already aware, the pickup had a little accident. It just stopped working. I'm not actually 100% sure what happened. I'm not very good with cars, so I don't actually know the ins and outs. So today, we're taking the Navara. The good old trusty Navara, which has not let us down yet. And we're taking the KVK. So while Graham's taking the Ranger to go and get fixed, and Kevin's away with him because he has to pick him up on the way back, I'm going to clean out our boxes, get them all set up and ready for going to the farm, and get the knife sharpened. Now that the tubs are all cleaned out, the grinder blades have been changed, it's time to head off to the farm and get some cow's feet trimmed. See you there. So that's us arrived at the farm and we're all set up. Time to get the cows in and start trimming. It's a little noisy here today, so you might not hear much of me talking, may have to voice over. So as you can see, Graham usually nips around and does about 3 feet before I can even get onto the second one. But Graham's been hoof trimming for at least 11 years, and he's been working with cattle for most of his life. Working on farms is literally in Graham's blood, whereas I have only been working in the farming industry for at least the last 2.5 years, maybe nearly 3. So I may never actually catch up with Graham when it comes to speed and trimming cow's feet, or knowledge when it comes to seeing a problem in a cow's foot instantaneously. But I will try my best to get close to his level of skill one day.
Me, Graham and Kevin have already come into our own. We are working so well as a team. It didn't take long for us to gel. Pretty much like me and Graham already had gelled, but adding a third person into the team you thought would maybe just make it a bit too much. But no, we've all found our place. Kevin gets the cows in. Usually he'll actually put the numbers in the pad, but because of where he is right now, in that pen with the cows, it makes more sense for him to stay in there, rounding up the cows, having a cow right behind us. The second one comes out, the next one goes in, and it works perfectly. That leaves me to try and stay up to Graham's pace with doing the front feet while he gets the back feet. But mostly the only time I can get both front feet done is when Graham has a problem on the back foot, which slows him down a little bit. But always the first thing we do is get the feet up in the air, get them all positioned perfectly, which the KVK does an awesome job of, with the fact that the flippers just sit them so nicely, just perfectly angled, ready for trimming. It really is such an awesome crush to work with. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about any other crushes, because the Appleton and the Whopper that we have back home both work brilliantly as well. But I just love the flipper system on the KVK. It is perfect for trimming cows' feet. And as you can see, Kevin's in the back getting the cows in, doing his job while we do ours. Oh! And look how he handled that problem there. The cow was going to turn back, but he managed to turn it straight round and get it into the race, or our mock-up race that we have made, which can only hold one cow. But that's why Kevin's there. So that's the first group of cows done. Now on to the next lot. So as you can see, me and Kevin have switched positions for the time being. Kevin is an awesome trimmer and he knows exactly what he's doing. So he needs to keep his mind freshened for when he... Excuse me. How rude. He needs to keep his mind fresh for when he goes on his course, and that way he passes with flying colours, which I have no doubt they will do. So anyway, let's get some cows in. So watching Kevin right now, you can see that he knows his way around a grinder and cows' feet. He's been working with cows for about 20 years, and he has actually been trimming for quite a while on the farms that he's worked on. He may not actually have been on a training course, but he has had training. And on the farms he works on, it is really down to the farmer's discretion as to whether one of his workers can actually trim his cow's feet. But when your line of work is actually professionally trimming cows' feet, it is very important that you do the training courses. And working with Graham, he will not have it any other way.
So walking in about all these cows, people ask, have you ever been kicked before? Well, I've been kicked at least once very, very hardly by a Monte cow right to the chest. And believe me, I was down on my knees in agony, but thankfully that's the only time I've had a serious kick from a cow. I've had little ones, but that one took my breath away, literally. Me and Kevin are switching for the last 4. So now, back to trimming. I think Kevin can get the last couple of cows in. See what I mean by loud in here today?
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Bodies move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter.
It's been a long day. We did 60 cows here, and the cows have behaved reasonably well. So, let's get packed up.
And as we clean down, that brings this whole day to an end. Guys, thank you very much for watching these videos. Your comments and likes are always appreciated. Anyway, until next time guys, catch yous later.